Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed it? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity over countless battles. Not once have you lost. And never had I made all enemies of eternity stand again. For your firm commitment to enforce. You bring honor to the title of. Now these two return once more to this space. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed. Energy they consume, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will of humanity, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. There is no escape. Perish. Inferior. Shine down. Eternity is in my hands. There is no escape. Into oblivion. Perish. Shine down. This is. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess, and whenever I think of this, I feel something. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand. When I clasped Muso, it was at once a familiar feeling. And you have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you. From this day forth, this body will remain your. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance. It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the piece. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its a convoluted way to reach you, but... well... you held such deeply entrenched views at the time. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. But... everything happened so sudden. I've always felt terrible for having... I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you. Did you know what was about to... I had some sense of it. That in my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous... Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Here, take it. But it is you who must take the
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred... No matter what you make of it, it's quite...
All of this is thanks to Makoto. Eternity is a concept intimately connected.
A place where time is meaning. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able... And yet, that sense of disorderliness has...
I don't fully understand yet.
Well...
Without the sacred sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swamped.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred sakura, but you've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection.
No. But I understand why now.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different?
The sacred sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank, and obviously I play. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that traveler, if I'm guessing correctly. You were repeating your wishes to yourself, and at that time I could sense A's whereabouts. But suffice to say, fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside. My first thought was, but it turned out you had come to rest. You too have my thanks.
A, how are you?
My body has fully recovered, and
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. After all,
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. I have to say, it's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that...
Thank you.
today, at long last, you and Makoto and you are Inazuma's past.
It's rare to hear such comforting words.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare.
Makoto said the
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will... After that...
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead. I'm looking for...